don't have the room to do what I was gonna do for a joke. But anyways, it is officially 2023. How in the world did time fly by so fast? I mean, I know that there's a lot that happened this year, but man, it flew by. So this is kind of a recap video for the year. I'm only just now deciding that I'm gonna do any of that. And then it's also to kind of put out a game plan for the following year and talk about what I'm gonna do during 2023. I sat here for a while and was like, you know what, I should write a script for it, and I started writing a script and all this stupid stuff, and I was planning it all out, but I know that the best way that I talk is just by rambling, so bear with me here. I'm gonna ramble through this, but I need to get this out so that I have something there that pushes me and motivates me to do this, you know? So this year, I started working jobs that I actually cared about. I went from working a job that I enjoyed, it was good pay, but I didn't have any stake in, to now Rocket League coaching, which I freaking love. I love that job. So that's what I do now. I made a game for the 2022 GMTK Game Jam, which was awesome. That was a great experience. Except for the fact that I didn't get to post it because my Unreal Engine broke. Totally not salty about that at all. But I mean, I'm still making progress on that game. More to come on that. Other than just getting to a good place in my life, I don't think much else has really happened. Overall, this year was kind of like the build up to the big year, which is going to be this year. This year I'm going to do some stuff. This video is more to be a game plan put out there so that I can follow it and follow up on it and be like, hey, I did this, or I didn't do this, or blah blah blah. But I'm making like a point to put this video out because I know that I'm really bad at this, but I'm going to change it. And I've never been one for New Year's resolutions at all. Like I've always avoided them. But this year I'm doing it different. This year I'm actually making some resolutions of what I'm actually going to do. So for 2023, here's what's going to happen. First off, overarching goals, I'm going to complete Dice Man. It's going to be a fully completed, fully polished game released on itch.io or Steam or both for free. I've been putting it off for a long time, but now I'm going to actually go in, I'm going to learn the stuff, I'm going to redesign a bunch of it, and I'm going to add a ton of stuff after what I already had, and it's going to be this full-fledged game released this year, hopefully as soon as I can. And the people who are in my Discord, the Virtual Nexus server, you guys are getting early access. So Dice Man has kind of become my first pet project, but it's gonna get done this year, no matter what. I'm making sure of it. And on top of Dice Man, which this is to put pressure on me to get it done, not at the very end of next year, I'm also going to at least complete one simple VR game concept. I want to at least show myself and put on my portfolio that I can make a simple project in VR that works. Most likely this will be in the horror genre because there is a horror game that I want to make, and that's coming down the line as well. But that's much further out because I want to make sure that I properly polish that because it will be the best, I'm telling you, the absolute best VR horror game you've ever experienced. I would bet money on that. And then, of course, because I am a Rocket League coach, I have to have a goal for that. And my goal is that I'm going to become a GC2, Grand Champion 2, in Rocket League. I'm currently sitting at about Champ 1 because I've completely fallen off. I'm just like barely holding on to Champ 1. I peaked at about high Champ 3, I don't know, like 2 years ago. So I'm going to try and bring that back and like push forward into GC. And do at least GC2. That's my goal for this year, is by the end of the year next year, I want to be at GC2. And I will use this to hopefully start participating in tournaments and actually jump in, become part of the actual, amateur esports scene, and try and do that so that not only can I bring that experience and that knowledge of actual competition into my coaching, but just because I've always wanted to participate in that stuff. And that kind of just covers it for all of my overarching goals. Everything else is kind of minor stuff. But all of this is going to be encompassed by me making and sticking to a semi-strict modular schedule. What that means is I'm just going to schedule out a bunch of stuff in like 15 to 20 minutes or an hour to 2 hours of time blocks that I can just shift around during the day, depending on what I'm doing, what my schedule is, what I'm feeling. But like down to scheduling out my showers for 15 minutes, scheduling out 2 hours of game design practice, 1 hour of 3D printing, which we'll get to, like all of that kind of stuff, 3D modeling. I want to like schedule this stuff out and follow it, and I'm hopefully going to start that this year and get it done and actually follow a semi-strict schedule. And to build on that 3D printing, I'm planning on starting an Etsy shop for 3D prints because I have a 3D printer. I want to learn it, and I know that I can create some half-decent products, hopefully. And I'll see what I can do for an Etsy shop. It'll be cheap stuff, you know, razor-thin profit margins. I just want to create stuff for people to have, you know, maybe get a little side income from it. Because right now my bank account's going down, it's not going up. I'm not earning enough money to make it go up, so I want to stick with what I'm doing here and not have to go back to a conventional job. So I'm really going to try this here. I'm going to like push for it and really try like all of my avenues. And then finally, down to my content creation side, the stuff that probably matters the most to you guys, so I should probably put this as the first part, but it's fine. I'm sure if anyone actually cares, they'll probably be here, maybe, hopefully. If you actually are here watching this part, you're awesome because you care. I'm going to be aiming to make at least 2 videos a month on YouTube. That's the bare minimum that I'm going to hold myself to, hopefully more, but 2 videos a month. On my main channel, I'm going to try and do at least 1 video a month on the Virtual Nexus channel. But on my main channel, I'm going to try to do 2 videos a month for YouTube. And then I'm going to try and start posting TikToks regularly. Just because that's kind of the thing that's going to get me in that, you know, always thinking about what can I do for a quick video or something simple, and have my brain, you know, trained to go on the fly with that. I want to do that so that that's part of my repertoire, part of what I can pull out, and I can make videos quicker and take advantage of it quicker. And TikTok's just kind of like the right platform to start that out for me, I feel like. So 2 videos a month minimum on YouTube, and 1 video a month on the Virtual Nexus YouTube channel, and then hopefully a couple posts a week on TikTok, maybe. Depends. Maybe 1 post a week on TikTok at minimum. And then that kind of wraps it up. That's just kind of what I'm aiming for in 2023. This video was inspired by Elixian's I Failed Unis Honest Again video, so I don't know if you picked up on that. And I'm probably going to start streaming in there as well, semi-regularly. But that's not really a set goal. Anyways, probably rambled on too long, but that's what I'm doing this year. Happy New Year to everybody watching this, if you even made it this far into the video, which I know that not that many people are going to, so if you're here, I love you, because you actually watch my videos. And my outro is going to officially be, so here's to the future of VR, and where we're going to take it. See ya.